Sexual orientation is defined as emotional, romantic, and physical attractions to members of the same sex, members of the opposite sex, members of both sexes, and members of neither sex.
Kinsey believed that sexual orientation was not a matter of black and white. People aren't necessarily 100% homosexual or 100% heterosexual, but rather that there are shades of gray. And to show this, he created what's called the Kinsey scale. Some researchers believe that Kinsey's scale is misleading because it implies that sexual orientation is stable throughout a lifetime. Lisa Diamond created the term sexual fluidity to refer to the fact that sexual orientation has the ability to fluctuate throughout a lifetime rather than stay stable.
I've always known that I was attracted to females, but I came from a very Christian family and I was taught it was wrong to like sex, and so I ignored it for quite some time. I felt like something was wrong with me, and I really didn't accept that I was attracted to females about 15, and I really wasn't comfortable to come out with it until I was probably about 18 years old, 18 or 19. And I was actually engaged at one point in time to a man. We were going to get married. I was really young, like 17, but I finally accepted when I was about 18 that I'm really just not attracted to men, that it's just not for me.
There are many different types of sexual orientation. Personally, I'm a heterosexual, but there's bisexual and homosexual. There's just many different types, a way for people to find love.
Let's see. Okay, you have your gay people, you have your straight people, you have your in-between that's confused. What I think, I don't know, you know.
That people have a choice whether to be gay or not.
I believe that they are all a choice. I don't believe that we are born as those. I believe as we progress in our life, you know, different beliefs, our environment, situations correspond with how we feel and how we grow up, kind of relate to what we become through our sexuality, if it be bi, trans, you know, whatever. I believe that we all have a choice and we make the choice.
There are some people who attest to being homosexual or bisexual, and they do it just to be different, just to get attention. There are people that do just about everything just to get attention. But I think there are some people that are born with, like, because basically all like attraction or like all we feel is basically like chemicals mixing together and hormones and stuff. So I feel like there are some people that are born with the hormonal proportions and chemical balances and stuff that it makes them have homosexual tendencies.
What time is it? I'm starving. You better get here soon.
I think we're all starving. Hurry up, Alex.
Oh, speak of the devil, here she comes.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Did you all see the protesters outside yesterday?
I didn't go, but I saw some of their signs. God hates fags. What kind of church is that?
I know, right? I mean, I can't believe that there are groups like the Westboro's Baptist Church actually exist. I can't believe it.
I know, you're telling me. I wonder how many hate groups there are that discriminate homosexuality. I found some statistics here. They say that in 2008, there were 1,617 hate crimes against homosexuals.
Let me see that. Wow, hate crimes against homosexuality have been on the rise. There are 500 more hate crimes a year than there were in 2005. That's only a 5-year difference.
Wow, with this rate, then every homosexual in the United States will experience at least one hate crime in their lifetime.
This is ridiculous. You would think that those "That's So Gay" commercials and the Matthew Shepard story would have changed something, you know?
I mean, we have a day of silence dedicated to raise awareness to homosexuality. And there's even Gay Pride Month. What more do people need to change?
Well, even though there's still hate crimes against homosexuals, at least the media is becoming more accepting. I mean, did you guys see the movie Valentine's Day? It supported homosexuality, so maybe over time everyone else will too.
I think the only way that people are going to change is as everyone as a whole changes. I mean, it doesn't bother me who you go home to every night or who you lay in your bed with. Why should it matter to anybody else?
That's what I'm saying. I just can't believe that there's no protection in civil rights laws towards homosexuality.
Or the fact that military has that don't ask, don't tell policy. If a gay person can fight, then I say let them fight. And the fact that marriage was not defined by the government until homosexuals tried to marry each other. That's bullshit. That's right, I said it.
Yes, it is, Willa.
It is.
So I've heard people say that being gay is a choice, but I mean, recent studies have shown that there are strong biological factors that can determine a person's sexual orientation.
There have been studies done all across the board, and of course, they have decided that sexual orientation is based on a combination of factors: biological makeup, psychological, and social environmental factors as well.
Why can't we just do what the Romans did and just let sex be sex, no matter where you put it and who you put it in?
Because that would be easy, and as a nation, we always have to be different and complicated.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I mean, this topic's always going to be controversial. Everyone has differing opinions and they have very strong beliefs about them, but we can just hope that the world will become more accepting of different sexual orientations. It's the best we can hope for.
Yeah, it's not worth discussing anymore. Let's go.
I find heterosexual relationships obviously to be very common, and they don't bother me. Just because that's not sexual orientation doesn't mean I can't respect someone else. There's nothing wrong with them being attracted to the opposite sex, and there's nothing wrong with me being attracted to the same sex.
Am I allowed to say this? But hell yeah. Why? I don't see why it wouldn't. You know, I mean, who are we as people to tell somebody they can't get married just because they're of different, you know, a guy and a guy. You know, if they care for each other, let them do them. Like, who are we to be like, ew, that's nasty? Okay, keep your opinion to yourself. You know, who the ATLL hockey sticks are you to tell somebody, you know, they can't get married because that's wrong?
I feel like that homosexual couples should have a right to get married. It's nice that some states they have the right to civil unions, and some states they're even allowed to get married and different things like that. But I feel like we can love each other just like heterosexual couple can, and if we can feel those emotions for one another, shouldn't we be able to get married and show the world how much we love each other just like a regular couple?
Love is love. Does it matter?
Whatever that
It's
word's
tight. I
called.
think we nailed it.